Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. I'm glad to hear this morning. We have a couple of special guests here in the studio. But first, let's take a look at our weather brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning, Drew Pollard and the hardworking crew, taking care of our everyday comfort needs. And I'll be glad when these cool mornings start warming up a little bit. If you've been up early, it's been cool. So it's going to get up to 72 today and low into 62. So not bad today. Our water temperature did actually drop 1 degree down to 71 degrees. And I marvel at everybody I talk to that's on the water folks. I talk to them and they all say, hey, I can't believe how fast it went up this year. And we've talked about it a lot on the show. So a lot of things are happening because of that. Let's take a look at our river readings. Apalachicola, Bluntstown, a 9.7. Getting pretty high there. And the Choctaw at Carabelle, right at even 9 foot. So the river getting a little bit high for the weekend, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll get a better reading tomorrow. Tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Great tide today. We're looking at the low tide at 4:04 this morning, and the high tide this afternoon at 5:31. And guess what? The wind's going to be in double digits again. It's going to switch back to the southeast at 13. Yeah. Remember, 4 or 5 days ago, it was coming strong out of the southeast to southwest. Then it came out of the north, and now back to the southeast. So this is March. This is how March does every day. That's for the windy month. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, and welcome to our guests this morning, Kendra and Jenna from the Swivel Sisters Fishing Club.
Morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back. I love having them on. They've been on before, and we're going to talk about their trip they just took, but before we get to that, we've got to take care of business while y'all really here.
Absolutely.
But I admire a group of ladies getting together, having a fishing club. We've got 2 or 3 throughout the Panhandle. This is a very active one, and I just get a kick out of having them on. So welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so here we go. Here's the Bayou Bash. Before we get to Bayou Bash, tell us how it started.
Okay. So Bayou Bash started back in the 90s with Mark Moore and the Moore family out of Simmons Bayou. They all showed up one morning to go fishing about the same time, and they decided to throw some money in the pot, and whoever got the biggest trout won the pot for the day. Since then, over the years, it's just grown and grown, passed through different hands of supporters, and we took it over in 2018 and wanted to bring the tradition back, so we moved it back to the Bayou. Tried to simplify it, but yet modernize it at the same time. Still a family-friendly event, and everybody can come out and fish.
It's awesome. What a great legacy. That's exactly, I knew the guys when it started and all, it just started growing. We fished it some and covered it in the early years, and then, it's just a local seed that was planted, and it just bloomed out, and y'all have just done gangbusters on it, what y'all have done now. So
thank you.
It's exciting. Here's the logo here. This is the Bayou Bash. We're talking about a 2023. So this is 30-something years old, and what a local tradition or legacy to carry on. So tell us a little bit about it, okay?
All right, so it's an inshore tournament, and we changed some of the rules so that everybody can have a little fun. You can fish anywhere you want to fish, as long as you're registered for the event. The only downside is you do have to come over to Simmons Bayou, which we do it at Salinas Park, and that's where the weigh-in is. And you have to be present to win. This year we simplified it. If you noticed on our logo, we only showed a trout, red, and flounder.
The slam.
The slam.
Slam.
So in previous years, we've offered a mystery fish at a $1,000 payout. We decided this year to get rid of that mystery fish and up the ante for the slam so that you can concentrate on those 3. So your entry into the tournament is covered for each category to win. First, second, and third. It's 600, 400, and 200. Guaranteed payouts. There's no percentages. And then you can also win the inshore slam, and we've increased that pot to $1,000 guaranteed. So
cool.
The person with the biggest slam will take home $1,000. Plus you can also qualify for each of the individual divisions.
Yeah. And you go down there, and I go to a bunch of weigh-ins in my lifetime. We cover as many as we can, but this one's special. It's like just a fun kind of party kind of atmosphere. Everybody has such a good time, and you don't have to enter a tournament. You can just come to the weigh-in. There's food and all kind of cool stuff.
We're known for our raffles.
Good raffle.
And then we've added a bunch of games for the kids so they can be a part of it. And this year we actually have a band that's coming to headline, and we can't give those details out yet.
Okay.
But we will have a band the day of the weigh-in. It's a family friendly, lots of great music to be playing.
You have it so well set up and organized. You go right through there. The line don't get real long, and it's just all kind of the official waymasters, and y'all do it the right way.
We've been fortunate enough to grow every year and try and improve on the previous years and take suggestions and look at those seriously. So thank you, and we're looking forward to having lots of families and good time.
And the date on it is
May the 5th.
May the 5th, the first Saturday.
The captain's meeting.
The captain's
meeting
meeting, and
on
the
Friday.
inshore tournament is
Okay.
on the 6th on Saturday.
Okay. And the time? What's the times on it?
We open at 11 on the day of the tournament. You need to be in line no later than 5 o'clock for the weigh-in that
Okay.
afternoon.
Okay. And if you want to come there and eat, when do they come there and eat?
We'll have all kinds of goodies.
Food trucks and all kinds of stuff like that.
That's right.
Yeah, we actually have reached out and we have a couple of food trucks that are going to be there this year. So
Cool.
we're excited for that. It gives people a different little option. And so,
Yeah.
but of course we'll have beverages, cold beverages,
Yeah.
and live music. And don't forget our mullet toss.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. What if you've never seen one of those, and you got kids throwing it and the grown-ups throwing
Kids,
it?
so we have 3 different divisions. It's kids, women, and men.
Okay.
The kids, they toss towards buckets, and each bucket represents a number of points. So whichever kid has the most points wins that category. And then, of course, the women and the men, it's whoever can throw it the furthest and stay in bounds. And we have a field set off. You get your first 3 throws, that's a tonguer. Your first 3 tosses for free. And then if you just need a little bit more to win, then you have to pay $1 a toss. But the winner of each division gets $100. Ooh. And this year, our trophy company that we team up with, Metal Edge, they've donated an actual metal mullet for each winner. So just
cool
something to add to the tournament to encourage people to get out. It's fun, it's slimy.
So anybody can enter the mullet toss?
Anybody can enter.
Okay.
Anyone.
I expect to see some of my viewers down there in the mullet toss. I'm serious, and I'm going to be filming. It is.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
You don't even have to fish the tournament to be in the mullet toss. You just
That's
have to be
right.
present at the event.
And it's just part of the Panhandle legacy to throw mullet.
That's right.
That's right.
You can win some money. Let's take a break, and we'll be right back with the ladies. Welcome back, and thank you for watching Panhandle Outdoors. We always have some interesting folks on here, and again today, here's Kendra and Jenna with the Bayou Bash, and there's part of the Swivel Sisters Fishing Club, and they do a great job with it. Got some more details, so let's go to that. We got some cool pictures to show you later on, but and also some other things to talk about. But let's talk about this right now.
Absolutely. So you can register with us through a couple of different places. Facebook, our Facebook page is Bayou Bash PSJ. There's a form there you can download and fill out. You can also visit our website at swivelsisters.org. Once you've filled out the forms, you can return it with your payment in person, you can email it, or you can mail it in to us. All that information is located on the form.
And right now you want to get in, we call it our March Madness. So the cost of this tournament is $20 for kids, that's up to age 12. And then anybody 13 and older, it's $60. But right now during March Madness, it's half off. So if you're going to fish this tournament, right now adults can get it for $30 and kids for $10.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's cool.
Right now is the time to get in if you think you're going to fish this tournament. You save a little bit of money and you can still win the same amount of money.
Wow.
So,
That is
but
great
we always
incentive.
do that. Oh yeah.
That is. What a great idea and all. So y'all have already getting started and basically already getting set up, and you pretty well taking registration.
Oh
this
yeah,
month.
we had some March Madness. It opened on March the 1st, and we actually had 4 people register on the 1st. So they're excited, and we're excited that we have people eager to fish this tournament. So they're rolling in every day, but it's just a way to save money and still come out and support the event.
And you know, last year, of course, I knew this, but I saw some people. Some of them didn't even get in boats; they just fish from shore.
Yeah.
They catch them, you know, you don't necessarily have to have
That's
a boat to fish this. You catch fish down there.
Oh yeah, we've actually had some winners right off the marina, and that's the good thing about fishing wherever you like. We call it your honey hole.
That's right.
So if you want to fish in Bay County, Gulf County, Franklin County, you know, wherever you can catch the flounders, reds, and trouts, we don't care as long as you're catching them legally and by legal means. That's what the tournament's about, and that way you can fish in your favorite little spot.
Right.
And I love videoing when they bring the kids in, and when they're weighing the kids' eyes, you see it in their eyes light up, and their mom and daddy with them, or aunt and uncle or something. They just
Kids division is a lot of fun.
that is so special. If I remember, I wasn't in the principal of St. Joe. Didn't one of his kids win it last year? I think so. I said,
Yeah, he has several kids, and they win. A couple of them win each year, but the good thing about the kids entry is you also win money. So first, second, and third, same divisions. The only thing difference is there's only one slam payout, but that payout could be to a kid. Last year, the difference between an adult entry and a kid's entry was 0.02 in weight.
oh
That's
my
right.
goodness.
So just to clarify that, the kids will win 200, 150, and 100. And then they also can have a chance to win that $1,000 for the slam if they turn in all three.
See, you get win that money and start their college fund. Right?
That's right.
Well, speaking of college funds, that's what this tournament, when we took it over, that's what we do with the money. We have a scholarship that goes out to any kid in the area that wants to pursue something related to water. So it can be marine biology, marine mechanic, environmental science. And when we started this, it was a local tournament, so it was to Gulf County residents only. But we've noticed over the years, we have so many people that want to support this tournament, so we feel like we need to support those. So we've actually extended that opportunity for the scholarship. If you have fished in our tournament, whether you live in Georgia, Alabama, Panama City, it doesn't matter where you lived, as long as you have participated in our tournament, you're now eligible as a graduating senior for our scholarship.
How about that? What a great idea, and what a good thing to do. And I like your rules on it. Anything related to water, because that opens up such a great aspect of it.
Well, there's so many kids now that they're not going to a traditional university or college. Right. They're going into something vocational, such as the marine mechanic.
Exactly.
And it's still an education that's going to further their career.
So you see, and how you could support this. I mean, you just come down there and buy some raffle tickets. If you don't, I mean, fishing is what we want to do, but buy some raffle tickets, buy some food. Sponsors, there's some sponsorships available.
Oh yeah.
There's sponsorships available. We encourage and
would deadline. Do you have a deadline?
Love to see all of. Yes. So.
Well, we try to have everything in by the end of March.
That's right.
Because our advertising posters go out at that point around town. But you know, we've had people come in at the last minute and say we weren't sure we could help, but here's what we have, and we always find a spot and we always try to recognize that donation.
Yeah, and they do such a good job recognizing sponsors. And Salinas Park, you know, we're just you turn on the Cape Road, and that's turned out to be a nice venue for a lot of different things.
It has.
It really has.
It
There's
has.
a lot of room to park over there, and there's a special place to wait in. In the original days, didn't have a lot of room to park.
Yes.
it was a challenge, and it wasn't quite as official as this is now.
Right.
You get my drill. Well, you know, I know Mark and the family and all. They're tickled. They'll be there.
They'll be there. Yes. Mark and Clint, they always do. We call it the blessing of the fleet. It's kind of our prayer for the tournament. We do that at the end of the captain's meeting, which was on Friday.
Yeah.
And I wanted to mention, for those that are interested, it is Cinco de Mayo for the captain's meeting, May the 5th.
Yes.
So we are going to have a sombrero contest, and your sombrero needs to be decorated related to fishing. And those that would like to participate, there is going to be a cash prize for that. And so if you're interested, it'll be in the details of our schedule of events that day. But go ahead and get your sombreros started, because we're going to have a contest with sombreros related to fishing.
How cool is that? I'm telling you, these ladies have a very good time. I watch y'all are happy, all bouncing around, and all through a good cause. And I'm impressed with what they do. And we're going to And we're going to take a break. We'll come back talking about that boating y'all did, boating certificates for all the
Absolutely.
ladies and all. So that's good stuff. So let's take a final break and we'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Glad you're with us today. Looking at our fishing game time brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. We're looking at 7:14 to 9:14 this morning, and also this evening from 7:46 to 9:46. Now we have some pictures we want to show, and let's first of all talk about something really cool stuff y'all did with your ladies. What's going on here?
So our members, we asked our members to achieve their boater safety courses to go through and do it. Anybody who has done it knows it's a lengthy course, but it's full of really important information. Important for anybody, even without a boat, to know what's going on the water and be able to, better understand the rules and keep safe. So we had several people.
Here they are. How cool is that? That is so important. And that's not all of them. I mean, this is some of them. You got more coming.
We're up to 75 members this year.
75 members.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. We're up to 75. That was just a few of them. We have just that many more that'll finish their boater safety by the end of this month when we meet again.
Wow, that's just a win-win for everybody there.
It
We're
is.
talking about boating safety and all. And we're going to, okay. Now, you also, we don't have time to get into it, but remember she came earlier talking about teaching outdoor education in Franklin County.
Yeah.
So that's going good?
Going great.
Okay, so we don't have time to talk about it now, but she's going to come back and talk about it after they complete their first year doing it. So proud of you for doing that.
Thank you.
We really are. Okay, but let's get some fun. So y'all did some fun things recently.
Oh, yeah.
So
We did.
this is spring break. Okay, so I'm going to let you tell us what you did. Okay, tell us where y'all went. To Venus?
We did. We went to Venice, Florida. We took a trip this past week and did some scuba diving off the coast. We also took a canoe trip down the Peace River and the.
Okay, so you found these?
We did.
Yeah.
You got to be kidding. Y'all on this one trip, y'all found all of these.
Well, that's just the ones that I found. That's the picture of the ones I found.
Yes.
Jenna has a picture similar to that she found just as many.
Oh my goodness.
And then we have a couple other people that were with us. I don't have a picture of theirs, but they found megalodon teeth that were the size of their hand.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
How deep were they?
Our dive was between 25 and 30 feet,
Yeah.
and they were pretty easy to pick up off the bottom. In the Peace River, we sifted for them. We dug through the gravel and the sand and sifted, and they were definitely plentiful. It was a fun trip.
I'm surprised there's still that many of them left because we were talking about earlier before the show, like Chipola, it's been pretty well picked over, but down there were that many of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have to search very hard for them in the Peace River. There's definitely a lot.
Did y'all go with an outfit or something? Did y'all have guides or something, or just went
No,
sort of?
just
You went down
rented
there.
canoes.
I'm
Just for
impressed.
ourselves.
Oh, yeah.
Counted gators.
Yes.
Speaking of
We
gators,
came across a lot of
they
gators.
just sent me these pictures during the break, so I've just set them up here. So let's talk about some gators. Check this out right here. So what's going on here?
So on our way from Venice over to Arcadia, Florida, there's a state park there, Micaiah
Yeah.
State Park, and there was a bridge. And one of the ladies in the car with us said, "Hey, if y'all want to see some gators, let's stop." So we stopped, and there was only like one or two. And I said, "Hey, I bet I can call them up." And they're like, "No, you can't." I said, "I'm from Weewall. I can call them up." So I started doing a little call, and the next thing you know, all of those gators right there were
No way, you called
right
me,
up
didn't
under the
you?
bridge. Yeah, she's my witness.
Yes, yes. There were quite a few more than what were captured in the lens of the camera.
Well, I won't put you on the spot, but next time you come on, we'll do some gator calling.
All right,
with us, okay?
Absolutely.
Well, there is a technique.
There is a
to-
video
There
of it,
But,
so
There is a technique.
I have so many friends from Weewall said you got a distinct advantage in outdoors if you're coming from Weewall.
Yes.
You really do, and it's passed down. You know that. You see it. You know. I guess y'all were impressed. You could call the gators up.
Very impressed, yes. We called them up from the bridge, but we avoid calling them when we were in the Peace River looking for the teeth.
Good point.
they all seem to be laying on I would guess it was the east side of the river because of the way the sun was shining. They were bathing, and we would come around a little corner. And there'd be 10 to 12 foot gator laying right there.
Oh my goodness.
And so we
Yes.
paddle to the left, stay away from them.
I bet.
So-
How cool is that? I'll go about a minute or two left. Let's get back to our Bayou Bash. Today's going to be May 6th. They can enter during March, half price, March Madness. And what are some other things we want to think about?
The location is Salinas Park. It's on the bay side, and all the parking is on the Gulf side. We have golf carts that drive you back and forth, so you don't have to walk.
Yes.
We encourage you to bring your chairs. We do have some, but as many people that show up, we don't have enough. So bring your chairs. Bring cash. We don't have service out there is horrible, so we don't have a way to swipe cards. Lots of cash. Everything's on site. Drinks, food, raffle items.
Live band.
Live band at no additional charge.
Yes.
So it's just going to be a family fun event. Bring the kids. There's a playground there. We have other activities going on. They can play while you enjoy the adult festivities.
It is really a great festivities and all, going to a good cause, and I enjoy it so much. I put it down on my calendar, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Basically, a lot of fun going to a good cause.
Oh yeah.
And again, you can go to Bayou Bash PSJ on our Facebook page, or swivelsisters.org is our website.
And real quick, if someone wants to join Swivel Sisters, y'all tell them how they can do that.
So we meet once a month. It's normally the last Sunday of the month, and then we offer some other activities throughout the month that are more localized with smaller numbers. But they would go on our website. There's a link. They can click on it, and it'll send us the information that we need to contact them back to be a part of our club.
Good group. Good
Yeah.
group of ladies.
Well, we do
Thank you.
everything. You know, our slogan is connecting women to water. So we
That's
not
right.
only do we fish, we canoe, we kayak, we scuba dive.
That's cool.
Anything that you can do in the water, we
That's
try to
cool.
get out and learn it.
Well, I'm proud of y'all and proud for y'all.
Thank you.
Appreciate everything y'all do.
Thank
Appreciate you
you.
getting up early, coming over here. And we'll be talking a lot more about it later on as we get closer to that time. But go ahead and register this month now. And if you don't want to go, sponsor somewhere else. Pay their registration. You'll have a great day today. Do something good for your fellow man. Enjoy our beautiful outdoors. Take care of our outdoors. And God bless.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.